Hi there, welcome back to Morrowind. In the last part, we finally finished all the different factions in the game. And we have also got to the point where we only have to go to Daggerfur, kill Daggerfur, and we beat the game. There may still be some side quests listed around Morrowind, but for the time being, we can consider this game complete. So now we need to prepare ourselves for the first expansion. There are a few things that we're looking to do. First off is make some potions with all these ingredients. Secondly is collect a few more of these artifacts in the game that we can sell to a museum in the next part. And third would be enchanting our equipment. So let's get started.
Welcome,
Searching.
Also, this is our new home, the Todai Plateau. We finally moved out of Balmoral and gone to our own place. So first off, let's go and get ourselves a new artifact that's nearby. This one can't actually be sold to the museum, but since it's nearby we may as well pick it up while we're here. Hi Cliff Racer, how are you doing? Oh, 2 Cliff Racers, excellent. So before we do potion making, we're going to go and get ourselves level 100 enchanting. We can do that very easily by going to the expert trainer, or the master trainer rather. We're just looking for an ancestral tomb somewhere along this coastline. So the master trainer for alchemy is up here next to the Ulushaku camp in Valanvarian. So that'll be our next stop after we go here. Skeletons. So today's going to be a very chill, laid-back part. We're not going to make any actual progress today, we're just going to pick up some stuff and prepare ourselves. And then in the next part, we're going to get started with the first expansion. Let's take your bone marrow. So over here is an urn labelled Lord Brine. And in Lord Brine's urn there is a Mentor's Ring, Constant Effect Ring, Fortify Intellect and Willpower, the Ashes of Lord Brine, and the key to Lord Brine's chest. I guess we'll take his Flame Cleaver then. So I believe this is a tribute to somebody who was like a fan of the game who died during the creation, something like that. Similar to the Ring of Finemaster which we found next to the corpse of Papa J, which I believe was the developer. Now we're near to Seydanine, so we're just going to take the Silt Strider. Hi Dreamer. Alright, this reminds us. Let's follow the road a little bit. There's a silly little Easter egg that we never triggered in the game. Hi mate, how are you doing? Let's take your scrolls of Icarian Flight. Fortify Acrobatics for 1000 points. And the Journal of Taria. I believe I may have found the correct formula for the spell I'm developing. With it I will be able to travel great distances without the need to pay others for the service. If all goes well, I will test out the new spell tomorrow. I believe I have worked out all of the possible complications. It will allow me to leap great distances, covering many hundreds of miles. Never before has one been able to travel in this manner, vaulting from the ground, sailing through the sky, all without that terrible disorientation of the spell of flying. The time is almost upon me, my research is finished, and all of my calculations are checked and then rechecked. They laughed at me when I suggested this. We'll see who laughs after I leap to the top of the towers and scream out my success. Also, is there a Cliff Racer coming? Okay, never mind. So we'll use one of his scrolls later, when we need to travel more distance. Hi, Dreamer. How you doing? So those scrolls that we just picked up are actually a part of the speedrun for this game, since it allows you to get to Daggerfur practically from the start of the game. Hi, friend. Take me to Balmora. We're going to just work our way up to Margan.
Why walk when you can ride?
So Aldrune, then to Margan. Hi, friend. Take me to Margan.
We make a special trip just for you.
See, would it be worth using one of those scrolls now? No, I think that'll take us way too far. Let's just levitate. The problem is we also have to take into account we're wearing the boots of blinding speed, so our speed is already amplified. So using those scrolls will make us clear even more ground than it should. Right, so we're just going to head straight to Valenvarian. I believe this is another Sixth House base. I guess let's clear it out while we're here. Yeah, this looks like a Sixth House base. Have we already been in here? No, we haven't. Good. Maybe we'll find ourselves a Dagoth. Also, some more glass armor for us if we didn't already have it. Rest in peace. What use is speech? If you'll not submit, you must be destroyed. You have chosen war with Daggerfur. We grieve for your loss, but we will not spare you. You refused the sweetness of Lord Dagoth's friendship. Now know the bitterness of his fury. I prefer the sweetness of Goldbrand. Hey, he was a Dagoth. Sadly, he doesn't have, the sewers. Oh, that's just complicated. Let's avoid going into the sewers. I was going to say he didn't have one of those amulets on him, which is a shame. Because the amulets of the Sixth House are a good trophy to show us how many Dagoths we've killed. This guy had one. Excellent. Thanks, Dagoth Tanis. Are we able to steal some ash statues then? Ah yes, here. Let's take them. Just to be a jerk. We can't stay here all day playing music. We gotta get going. Oh, more books we haven't read yet. 2 of them. Excellent. It still surprises me exactly how many books we still haven't read in the game. Because we've been picking up every single book that we've seen so far, and we're still finding new ones. Goldbrand damaged, because it seems to be doing a little bit of damage. Yeah, it's about half condition. Let's use some of our hammers on it. There we go. It'd also save us some space on the hammers we're carrying. Well, let's clear out the upper level while we're here. We're not going to go into the sewers, otherwise I'm going to get lost down there for like 10 minutes. that's much better. We're one-shotting people again now. We're going to take any of these corpus weepings we can find, because we're going to need those for making healing potions soon. It would seem counterproductive to use, like, parts of a skin off a corpus monster. But we are immune to the corpus disease now, so it should be fine. Anywhere we haven't been yet? Right, I think that's everything. Let's go out the ceiling. I guess I should have said the roof, but we'll go through the ceiling anyway. Hi, Cliff Racer. Right, it's basically directly north of us now. Hi, rat. I believe our long blade skill is now maximum. Also, we're at 100 reputation, which is brilliant. Yes, our long blade's maximum, so we don't really need to kill anything else that we find unless we want to loot it at this point. But we'll continue killing anything that tries to attack us. Right, we've already been in here. We don't need to go there again. So this is what we were looking for. Let's go up. I'd rather not have to levitate. Okay, let's just levitate. We may as well make the most out of levitation while we have it, because pretty soon we're going to lose our levitation ability. Hi guys. No, I don't want to fight you, orcs, I just want to train alchemy. Right, let's leave them be. Hi lady.
I suppose I have a moment. What is it?
I want to train alchemy. Let's butter her up a little bit. And now to train alchemy around 50 times in a row. Sadly, there's no quick key to train the first thing on the list. So we will have to move our mouse every single time, which will be fun. So for the record, it takes 2 hours every time you train. So we're going to waste several days of this woman's life and not let her sleep at all. I believe it takes around 20,000 or 30,000 gold to fully train a skill. Since the training currently costs over 500 each level at the moment. So we could just train up from making loads of potions of all the ingredients we have, and that probably would be the better idea. But I'd rather make it so all of our potions can stack. So we're just going to train it with all the money we have. It does mean that about 90% of our ingredients are never going to be used in the game, which is a bit of a shame. But this is just far more convenient. Okay, and the final level costs 819 gold. Thanks, lady. And while I'm here, let's steal her equipment. We've already got the Grandmasters of the other three, but we didn't have a retort. So let's take that. And let's get back home. Let's see, do we want to go home now, or do we want to do something else while we're here? I think while we're up here, we may as well look around for some of the artifacts. Actually, never mind, let's make the potions first. Let's do one thing at a time. So I guess I haven't really shown you around the house. I think I did at the end of the last part, but anyway. This is our new home. Put some sets of gear down here, just to look nice and pretty. So in this chest is all the different potion stuff. Here's where we sit down to read Engasta Kavasta Kavakis, which is a brilliant book. And here's loads of nice helms and our trophies. So we picked up some more ash statues now. I won't organise them right now, but we'll put them here for later. And this took me about 4 to 5 hours, by the way, to fully set everything up. It took a long time and it wasn't really worth it, but you know, I decided I wanted to do it. There's the Sword of White Woe, our very first sword in the game. Well, ignoring the really terrible one we just stole at the start. And here is the main attraction, 67 slave bracers. We have freed a lot of slaves. 18 house amulets. And some of those amulets from Daggerfir's brothers. So anyway, let's get started. First off, let's sleep. Train our endurance, our personality, and our luck. And now, let's make some potions. So all of these ingredients in here we're never going to use, we're just collecting them anyway. In these two piles down here are the ingredients we actually need. So, let's make some potions. Let's find salt rice. 423 salt rice. It's a shame we can't use all of this. Let's see, restore health. Make all of these restore health potions. So we're never going to have to worry about our health again during the game now, because we're going to have so many potions. Marshmallow, that also restores health. I told you that it was important that we picked up every single piece of salt rice in the game. Because it's really useful to make potions. Sadly, Scuttle doesn't restore our health. That would be amazing since we have so much of it. Okay, I think this is the final batch of restore health potions that we can make. So, let's get rid of the salt rice and let's put the Daedra hearts on. And now let's restore some magic. Where is the other items that restore magic? You. I think that's all that we have, sadly. So let's move on to the next attraction, which is the Scuttle. And now we can make some feather potions. This is so that if we end up going over a certain amount of weight, we can just shove one of these potions on, and we can still move around, rather than having to worry about dropping every single item. think that was all of it. Yep, that's everything. So let's drop these back on the ground. So we are carrying a lot of potions, as you can see right now, but I think if we spam the chest a few times, then I think the menu updates. There you go, it's updated now, so now all the potions have stacked. So with our alchemy skills so high, as well as making incredible potions, they also weigh basically nothing, if not nothing. So some of these potions weigh 0.1, others weigh literally nothing. So we can just carry all of these potions with us for ages, but we never have to worry about our weight. So I'm just going to put the ingredients back on the ground. So then, what's weighing us down so much? It's probably all this loot. Let's shove this stuff under our bed. Alright, the 6th bell hammer, that's probably what's weighing us down so much. Oh, let's add it to the pile over here later. Right, so that's our potion situation sorted, which means we no longer need to carry the shield with us, because this doesn't heal us that much anymore, and it's also one of the artifacts that we're going to donate later. So let's go pick up a few of these artifacts. The closest one would probably be... Let's go to Guinness. Out of the way, guard, please. Thank you. Hi friend, how you doing? He still hates us despite saving him from Dagothr. It's really annoying, I was hoping he would stop attacking us. Alright, so let's go back to Aldrune, then to Guinness. Oh, the guy's finally fallen off. This took a very long time. Hi friend. Yeah, so if you play Morrowind for any length of time, just expect this guy to fall off his platform. It happens every single time, it just takes a varying degree of time each time. And I just said time way too many times.
We make a special trip.
So then, there's two things we want to do while we're near Guinness. First is to go into this ancestral tomb. Skeletons. Hey, there's a skeleton, impaled by a longsword. Low strength locks are just annoying. Right, so we're looking for another one of those urns here somewhere. Another Vivek book we haven't read yet. Excellent. An urn labelled D. Bryant. Rest in peace, friend. But not before you give me your ring. Constant effect ring resists fire, frost, and shock. It's kind of useless to us, but we'll take it anyway. Let's see what's behind here. Poor skeleton was trapped in here. Now then, there's one more place we want to look to that's nearby here. And it's another one of those 6th house bases, which has an artifact we can actually use in it. So let's find it. Well, when I say use, I mean sell it to the museum when we get to Tribunal. Nope, don't want to attack the scrib. They never attack us. What's in this chest? Get out of the way. Nothing good. Now, but I think the easiest way to find this place is to look for a Daedric shrine, since they make really good map markers. Where is the Daedric shrine? I'm pretty sure it's around here somewhere. I'm probably going too far to the east. Let's try going south, see if we can find it. Well, I don't think this is the place, but let's go in anyway. Always up to murder some Daedra. Any money? No, just ingredients. Oh, rat. Didn't expect a rat in here, to be honest. Well, this place wasn't interesting. I don't know how I'm unable to find this Daedric shrine. Oh, there it is. Okay, let's go inside while we're here. Who are you, my friend? Lucan Ostorius.
I'd be happy to talk. My pleasure, really.
Greetings, Master Thief. Might you help a brother in need? Well, if you're a member of a Thieves Guild, sure thing. Look, I've got a bunch of weapons I need to get to Yak Gro Skandar in Aldrune. He's usually drinking himself under one of the tables in the Ratima pot. It'll be a big help of me if you could deliver them to him. Plus, I'd throw in some coin for, what do you say, 100 septims? Sure thing, I'll help you. We are the Master Thief after all, we're the head of a Thieves Guild. So we'll help him with this job. Great, I won't forget this, my brother. Make sure that you get there though. It'll be bad news for both of us if they didn't know. If they didn't make it, know what I mean? Just tell him that you have Lucan's shipment. Thanks, mate. I was fearing we'd have to escort him, but luckily not. You know what, we may as well take it, we have the inventory space. Hi Orcs, how are you doing? Tell me about yourselves. He is a warrior. How many stairs are there in this shrine? Ah, here we go. That's everyone. You know what, let's take those. We might be able to use those drinks later. Oh jeez, that's a lot of potions. A new book. I'm finding quite a lot of those today. Also, let's take these drums in case we ever go back to our good pal Creeper. Because he likes playing with drums. Hi Malakath. Don't mind me, I'm just going to steal your stuff. I was expecting the Daedra heart to be the cursed item. Is this the first Daedric short sword we found? It might be. We found a Wakashaki loads of times, a dagger, and A Tanto, that's what it's called. I don't think we found one of those yet, though. Well, thanks, Malakath. Time to go down all these stairs. So then, we're going to use this place. Is that another Daedra? Now this guy just has a dwarven mace. Well, let's take it anyway. Right, so we're going to use this shrine as a waypoint. Is that a storm matronarch? Well, what I was going to say is we're going to use this as a waypoint, and there it is, over there. This one can be very hard to find unless you go to that Daedric shrine. Right, so this is a 6th house base, it just doesn't look like it. I could be mistaken, but I think this is the only dungeon in the game that has this appearance as well. Like all the sand walls. It's rather pretty. Where are you, Lord? We cannot hear you. Speak to us, please. Goldbrand loves speaking to people. Oh, I thought there was a chest there, but it was just the end of a wooden beam. I have bad depth perception. Now let's check in here, see if there's any hidden treasure. Doesn't look like it. Let's go back. Oh, there you are. What are you doing? You have no idea, poor animal. You struggle and fight and you understand nothing. I understand Goldbrand smacking you in the face. Man, we're getting a lot of use out of Goldbrand. It's a pity that this is also one of the things we can donate to a museum soon.
You will die.
But we'll wait on getting an upgrade before we do that. Oh, now this place looks very enticing. There's gotta be a treasure here. Nope. Let's check up here. Is there really no treasure chest in here? This isn't like you, game. Usually they always hide something in somewhere like that. Yeah, this place is a very unique dungeon. Even ignoring the appearance.
Die, Fetcher.
There's just no loot stashed anywhere.
You will die.
Oh, hi, Dagoth. Let's see if we can have a chat with him. Oh, we don't have enough mana. Well, let's drink our first potion. No, it doesn't work. Maybe calm down a creature. Do we have... No, I definitely have it. Never mind. I was hoping we could have a chat with this Dagoth. Maybe get another drink from him. He has the Soul Ring. That must be another artifact in the game. Excellent. It's not one of the ones we can give to the museum, though. Sadly, it's a cast when use ring, otherwise that would be amazing. Resist paralysis, resist shock, fortify health, fortify magic, and dispel. It also has a rather unique appearance as well. All the items that those guys drop. Oh, why did we just drop the key? Right, where did I put the key? There it is. But yeah, all of the artifact things that these Dagoth guys have all look unique, I'm pretty sure. We've picked up 2 of their amulets already. To be honest, I wasn't expected to find one outside of Red Mountain, because usually they're all in the Red Mountain strongholds. You don't look like a dreamer. How are you doing?
I see this land suits you.
Hanat
We welcome
Zainzibani.
you freely, Outlander.
My name is Hanat Zainzibani. I entered this cave seeking shelter from the weather, and these madmen stripped me and imprisoned me here. While I've been trapped here, I've had the most terrible dreams. I don't know if I can trust my own eyes and ears. Please, I need an armed escort to the cavern entrance. They left me with nothing. I cannot offer you a reward, but my father, Hazar Zainubani in Aldrune, will gift you generously if you can rescue me. Ah, so you then you know my father. You can always find him at the Outsky Inn. If you can deliver me from this cavern, I'm sure he will reward you handsomely. Sure thing, follow me. So, you may have remembered a lot earlier when we were doing the main quest line. This guy's father was the guy who we spoke to get information on how we should conduct ourselves when we go and speak to Ashlanders. And then we went to the Ulushaku camp, and we began being called the Noavarine. So this guy's probably been here for like 100 days now, but it's fine. So there's still an artifact in here we want to grab before we properly leave. But we'll get this guy out first, just so he doesn't get stuck.
Thank you.
Thank you, let me just spawn inside you apparently. I owe you my life. As you can see, I have nothing to give you, but go speak to my father, Hazo Zainubani at the Aldscar Inn in Aldrune. For courage and generosity must always be rewarded. Tell him that I am well, and I will come home to him as soon as I can. I have no token you might show him, but tell him that I blossom anew beneath tomorrow's sun, and he will know that I sent you. Tell me about yourself. He's in the guild. This guy's a Thieves Guild member. Glad to meet you, mate. Here. Take some money. Go buy yourself some new clothes. So before we leave here, we still want to pick up one more item. The Shrine of Pitted Dreams. Hi, friend.
You Inwa.
Right, so here's our first evidence of it actually being a House Dagoth place. Hi, lady. Who are you?
Die, Fetcher!
Zula. That's a surprisingly short name for Morrowind. Usually they always have long names. Right, so here's the end. Sadly there's no Dagoth here, but he was earlier in the cave instead. Right, so there's some ebony boots. There's another one of these Daedric Faces of Inspirations. Let's take that. But most importantly, we came here for the Fang of Hainakarnamet. Or Hainakarname, I guess it probably is. Right, let's drop the Silver War Axe. And the dwarven mace. Let's finish exploring this place before we leave. We've done everything we want to do down here, but we may as well clear the place out. It is a House Dagoth place after all.
I have you.
Every ingredient we pick up to restore health is one more potion, so make sure we're going to do that. Ooh, skeleton. 7 gold. It's a good thing we came back. I wonder who is in combat with us. Oh, you. I guess he was too lazy to come after us. Well, let's get out of here now. We've done everything we wanted to do.
You have great understanding. Welcome.
Thank you. Oh, I forgot we dropped a 6th house bell hammer here. Well, let's take that with us and leave the axe here. The bell hammers are my preferred trophy. So let's go back to Aldrune and go talk to that bloke. And tell him that we rescued his son after like a year.
Why walk when you can ride?
Actually, that's not true. It's only been about 100 days. Oh, almost 200 days actually. It's day 192 now. So we still haven't been on Morrowind for a year yet, and we've already done everything here. Well, like I said, we haven't done the side quests and stuff, but they're not really that important. We've done all like the major guild quests and stuff like that. Right, he's down the other set of stairs, isn't he, up here? Hi, Hasso. Where can I speak about your son? There we go. You have spoken with my son. Indeed, he blossoms anew beneath tomorrow's sun. That is my son indeed. And you have rescued him from a terrible fate. If that is his message, he owes you a debt of gratitude, and I am proud to pay that debt. Who can place a value on life? But please accept these 5 pieces of raw ebony, rare and valuable, and for me personally, accept this, my own personal blade, and this, the ring from my own finger. May these gifts bless you, as you have blessed my son. Oh, thanks a lot, mate. So you got an Imperial Netch blade, it's not really that good, but never mind, and a ring of knuckle luck.
I see this land suits
Thanks
you.
for the ebony, but it's
We
a bit too
welcome
heavy
you
to carry
freely,
with me, so I guess I'm just going to drop it here. I guess we should actually leave with it. So that it looks like we're going, and then we'll just drop it on the floor. Wait, where is the raw ebony? There it is. I guess let's also drop this stuff while we're here. We could always pick it up later if I remember. Right, now where was the guy I was supposed to deliver to? Yak Gro Skangar. The rat in the pot. Of course, I don't know why I was confused then. Go to the Thieves Guild in Aldrune makes more sense. I think we're looking for an orc.
You seem worthy of my knowledge. You may speak.
You. I have some shipments for you. First he don't show, now he sends you. And you don't have all the weapons, I think you... Oh no, where do we... It must have been the steel axe we dropped. Oops. Oh what, let's drop the stuff on the ground. Ah, so here's the Imperial Netch Blade he gave us. It's not that good, but still, we'll take it. And where's his ring? Damage fatigue.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, I guess we're not that good at being a thief. We just dropped the axe on the ground we were told to sell. We didn't even pocket it for ourselves. Oh, I almost forgot he's down here now. It's going to be hard to get used to that. So then, next up we want to actually take the Mage Guild teleport. Seed with Mora, there we go. Now then, which of these skills is higher? Illusion or Speechcraft? Speechcraft by a long way. Let's train up Illusion.
Share your thoughts.
You seem like very good company.
Because we're still looking to get a personality bonus on our next level up.
What say you?
I think this is the guy who trains Illusion. Have some money.
Warm greetings, Albert. Use my spell.
Right, and now we want to head, what's our endurance like? Our endurance is 92, which I think is the same as our luck. It is, yes. Okay. I was just checking to see whether or not we need to level up our endurance any further. But since it's the same level as our luck now, that means that we'll hit 100 at max level regardless of if we get bonuses or not. So we only really need to work on personality for now, since that still needs a bonus. So then, there's 2 things we want to do while we're here. Actually, 3 things. First off, let's go to Telfia. Hi, Cliff Racers. We don't need the artifacts that we forgot to loot from Telfia, however we may as well take them. Since we've almost collected every single artifact in the base game now. So it would be nice to finish our collection. There are a few I just won't bother getting though, like apparently there's supposed to be one at Ghost Gate here, but the item is apparently an artifact, it's classed as an artifact, but it's terrible and its sale value is terrible. So I don't really count it, there's no point going for it. I think it's just like a cast on use thing that does a very slight benefit. Right, so it's been a while since we were last here. This is where we got ourselves cured of the bad side effects of corpus disease. Hi,
I
Divathia.
see this land suits you. We welcome
I'm
you
surprised and
freely,
a bit
Captain.
disappointed. I thought you were the Noavrine. Why haven't you fulfilled the prophecies? Is something wrong? Did you do something you shouldn't have? I've heard rumours of the Archcanon Fuller Cerrone, the High Priest of the Temple, is desperate, and that he asked you to come and speak with him at the High Fane in Vivek City. If there is some problem, maybe you should go and speak with Cerrone. Can we plunder your dungeon? We can, excellent. We're going to do that in a moment. See? No more symptoms. Amazing. And a bit surprised myself. Yeah, because this guy was the guy who cured us of the bad side effects of corpus disease, so that we could become immortal. Can we speak to you at all about what happened to the dwarves? We can't, never mind. So while we're here, I think this is where we looted the item that teleported us to a boss fight. This guy doesn't care if we steal from him, so we're just going to do it straight in front of him. There it is, Scourge. I forgot to pick this up last time. This is another artifact in the game. Let's take it. Thanks, mate. Now then, what's the way back down? I haven't really spoken about like the actual story behind the artifacts, mostly because I don't know it. However, I will mention the one with Scourge because it's quite nice. It's it was made by like one of the gods to just like kill Deidre apparently. So it's like the only Daedric artifact that is actually kind of anti-Deidre. It's kind of funny. So then, there's a big side quest here where we loot all of the different chests with different keys. Or we can just go to the final chest and loot the main item. I'm going to do that. Oh wait, we just killed a corpus guy, didn't we? Oops, we weren't supposed to do that. Oh well, no one's going to know. We've kind of gone against the rules of this place. I was too busy speaking about random items. A new book. Another new book. Wow, this is a lot of books. Right, let's pick this. We'll just use a open scroll on this one. And there is Volendrung. Let's take it. They didn't care if we take this. Right, let's get out of here and pretend that we didn't kill one of the inmates. Since we're not allowed to do that. We never have to come back there anyway, so let's just pretend that we didn't do it. You know what? Let's use one of our new scrolls of jump. This is probably a really bad idea. It's probably going to take us like all the way to Solstheim. Oh well, let's see what happens. Scroll of Icarian Flight. Okay, never mind. That was a lot nicer than I thought it was going to be. Maybe it's because we didn't look up when we jumped. Oh, never mind. It's not as dangerous as I thought it was going to be. I guess our speed isn't as high as it was on like the speed runs I've seen, when they glitch their speed so high that they jump across the map. Well, that's a bit of a shame. It would have been funny if I did just go all the way to Solstheim. We might mess around with a really stupidly over-the-top jump spell later. So there's 2 more items we're looking for. The first is just north of the Zainab camp, and then the second is south of the nearby fort. And I believe there's only 1 more item we don't have after that. Also, there's the final one from the temple questline as well, which we haven't picked up yet since it's inside the final dungeon. And then we'll get back all of the other temple items that we've already given to them when we become their leader after we do that quest as well. Because we've effectively become their leader, we've done the final quest they wanted us to do. We just haven't handed it in yet so that we can continue with this other one that's in Dagorthur. Right, so just north of the Zainab camp, there's this ancestral tomb that I somehow kept missing. So let's go inside it. Hi, skeleton.
You live.
Hi, Necromancer, how you doing? He is Goris the Maggot King. Pretty impressive name. But we came here for this bow, the Bow of Shadows. Sadly, this bow isn't actually that good. It's actually worse than the Daedric quality bows of the bound longbow. So that's 2 to 50. Bow of Shadows is 4 to 40, but it does have a lot higher condition. Right, let's take your stuff. Is that money? That's money. Let's take the money. Okay, we're gonna have to take a potion before we leave. So let's use our first healing potion. So this potion should heal us beyond full health. It just takes some time. And obviously we could chug several Is that a golden saint? What are you doing out here? And let's try and soul trap her before she dies. Probably shouldn't have done that last hit. There we go. Right, let's make our way down to Fallen Serrano now. How many of those scrolls do we have left? I think we only have 1 of them. Yeah, we only have 1 left. Yep, so we healed beyond full health while we had a poison effect on us. And we have a lot of those potions. There's easily over 100 here. So that should last us until the very end of the game now, unless we're getting some really bad fights. So we're just going to make our way south, beneath Fallen Serrano down here. There's also a fort over there we need to go to later to increase our enchanting level. However, we might have some money issues by the time we do that. We're down to 21,000 gold now, we still need to enchant stuff. Once we go to Tribunal, or to Morrowind rather, which is the Tribunal expansion, then all of our money issues will be solved instantly, and we'll never have to worry about money ever again. However, I would like to finish off training everything before we go there. But I guess I'll have to just do some stuff off screen, or go back later. I'm surprised that hit. Oh, out of arrows. Let's use these ones. Right, so we need to go back to the east a little bit. Because the place we're looking for is directly south of Fallen Serrano over there. So we should be through this path. That should be it right there. Hi, skeleton. Right, let's just get a lockpick out. No skeleton behind the locked door. Imperial Dragon Scale Helm. I don't know if we found one of those before. A scrawled note. Alas, Morty, my fallen companion could not make it this far. I regret that his corpse still holds the key to this tomb. I must reach it in order to achieve the mission. I am left alone now, with only a blade and skill to accomplish this task. I believe I have come to the end of my journey, but without the key, I find myself in a position of forced entry, for behind this door I am sure an evil terror awaits. I leave this warning in case I do not make it. Surely this door is trapped and my lockpicking and disarming ability leaves much to be desired. If someone happens across my body, know that I have failed, and know that there is surely a great prize, the staff of Hazedoki, awaiting further into this evil tomb. Beware the keeper of the great staff. Carmelia, I shall see you on the peaceful plains with all of my love. Oh, good attempt, mates. . Let's disarm that trap. Hi, friend. Gafuto Gilgar, and he's carrying the Staff of Hazedoki. So there's one more artifact we're going to go and get. Now let's give you back these greaves. We also need to drop some weight. I guess well, we're done here for now, so let's go back. Let's, Divine Intervention. And while we're here, let's just drop the ebony stuff here. Is there anything else we could drop for a lot of extra weight? Not really, no. That short sword is surprisingly heavy. Well, I guess let's drop it. Now, then while we're here, let's go take the boat.
Whatever it is.
Because we're going to go down to Ebonheart. Can you take us straight to Ebonheart, or do we need to go to Vivek? You can, excellent. Right, so we're going to go somewhere we haven't been to yet. Which is directly to the south. Or southwest, rather. And it's one of these little islands that are off the coast here. Since waiting for us is some very special loot. Right, so I think it's that island chain over there we're looking for. So what's attacking us? There we go, and hidden underwater is the Mudan Grotto. Let's go inside. So we just need to work our way around through this. Let's also cast a spell to breathe underwater. Okay, never mind, you're stuck in the wall. And underwater, in the middle of this cave, there is a sunken entrance to a Dreamer ruin. Let's go inside. I was going to say Daedric, but it's clearly not Daedric. So then let's look around in here and see if we can find anything good. Let's take that hammer. Take some armor until we're too weighed down. Well, this bed's no longer usable. Let's get some more lockpicking done. I wish that the key and the probe were closer to each other in the menu. The key to the Mudan Dreamer Vault. Excellent. Well, we know where we want to go now. Oh, don't get stuck, please. Oh, I see there's a table there. That explains it. Let's see, what's in here? Let's go the other direction first. This is probably where we need to go. Mudan Right Tower. The corpse of Peke Ucho. Dreamer key to the table in Mudan. Well, we've already opened that table. Peke Ucho's last words. The final words of a dead man being found near his corpse are so very cliché. I never thought I would be in the position of writing one of them, but the opportunity has arisen, and it seemed to be the thing to do. The story of my death is very comical indeed. If anyone shall ever find me, I hope I am able to bring them laughter. For as I lay here dying, I laugh myself. My last breath shall be the exhale of a laugh. My journey across Vivek brought me to this, well, camouflage cavern. Filled with seawater and dangers, the temptation of adventure and riches lured me inside. Happening across this lost dreamer dwelling was a surprise indeed. I was able to get this far. I climbed into the tower after my confrontation with a dreamer centurion. The plan was to heal from my wounds and continue forth, with excitement and greed overwhelming me. I mistook my bottle of poison for the healing elixir. Now I lie here dying. I drink down the contents of my healing potion, but that did not nullify the effects of the poison. I fear my innards are slowly liquefying. I shall be dead within the day, laughing about how my recent lack of luck. I have with me the key to a lock I have yet to find. I found the key just inside the main entrance. Perhaps it is the key to the Dreamer Riches, for I will never know. If one shall happen across this note, congratulations on making it thus far, and do not drink the rest of the bottles here. It tastes like guar bile, but is 10 times deadlier. Poor guy. Yep, poison. What a poor guy. Well, he was able to laugh at his own misfortune, so that's good. Well, let's make our way then to the vault. There we go. Central vault. He is carrying the Dreamer Guardian key. Well, let's take it. Oh, that's a coin. Let's take that coin. Right, we're now way too much. I guess we should really drop this Dreamer armor rather than carrying it home with us. And here is the Dragonbone Cuirass. See, I'm still way down a little bit. Let's drop the spear. So the Dragonbone Cuirass is another one of the best items in the game for the chest piece. Constant effect, resist fire 100%. I would still prefer my Cuirass of the Saviour's Hide though for its general resist magic. Right, so that's everything found, and I think that's every single artifact we were looking for now. Like I said, there is still one in Daggerfur, but we've got all the others now. Just going to double check that to make sure it's definitely the truth. I just wrote all these down. Alright, there's one we can't get. Yeah, there's one more that we can't get yet, which is the Spellbreaker. But that's fine, because you need to be on a vampire quest, so we need vampirism to get it, and it's just a complete pain. We're not going to bother. We might do it eventually if we decide to get Elton Brand. So then, let's Civ the Intervention back home. Now let's go find an enchanter. There should be an enchanter at Sadrith Mora, so let's use Divine Intervention. Also, while we're here, to save us some magic later. You doing okay, lady? You're kind of stuck in the door. Right, well, we want to cast Mark here.
Do you need something?
No, but you need something. You're kind of stuck. Right, so we're marking that spot because she is going to be very useful in the Tribunal questline. I believe that's the woman anyway, that will give us transport to Mournhold. So then, if we ever do anything on this island, or we need to just drop off a load of stuff, we can teleport back to her, drop it all in a pile, and then go straight back to Mournhold again. Right, so you take me to Sadrith Mora, please. Now then, let's go to bed while we're here. Just use the upstairs bed without paying because no one can see us. Get a 5 times bonus to personality, to endurance, and to luck. How many level ups are we sitting on? We're still sitting on almost 6 more level ups. Excellent.
Nice to see you, friend.
So we're almost at the max level now. Like, we still can level up even after we get to 100 luck, it's just that there's no point anymore. We just get extra health each level, that's all. Which obviously is good, but it's not like we're actually getting any good benefits. Because we have like almost 300 health now, so any little bit of extra health is obviously going to help us out, but it's not going to be too amazing. Now then. Who is the enchanter lady? Is it you? No.
Share your thoughts, friend. I enjoy the company.
Okay, now let's look at enchanting. And we'll see how much money do we have then at the moment? We have 21,000.
Well, to be sure. The day is
We probably
yours.
can't really
What
afford
should we
that many
talk
good
about?
enchants, but we'll give it a try. Let's see if we can enchant our shield. Let's put a constant effect. There's a 45 strength, so what should we put here? We could put Sanctuary on it. Make us harder to hit. Or I could try with healing. Let's try healing. Restore health. That's a little bit too much. Let's see if we can put a second constant effect on here. No, we can't put jump on it. Let's try restore fatigue. Now it's going to be difficult to put anything else on this shield. I guess let's just make it a sanctuary. Actually, how much is fortify luck. A little bit too high. Let's make a very lucky shield. There we go. Because luck affects everything we do in the game, so let's have even more luck. Let's have a lucky shield. It costs 28,000, we can't actually afford this. Don't have enough gold to buy that. Okay. Then for the time being, what can we afford? I guess we'll have to worry about enchanting later then, after we've done with the, I was planning to do all my enchants now, but we'll do it later. Can we train enchanting in this guild? We can, excellent. Oh, he can't teach us anymore, never mind.
You seem like very good. Well met.
Okay, so we're going to head over here and train our enchanting. We'll have to worry about making loads of good enchants when we sell all this stuff to the museum. Since when we do that, we'll get several 100,000 gold, like immediately pretty much. And that should fund all of our enchants. We could just keep waiting for like up to like 50 days straight and get a load of money from Creeper. But that's kind of cheap and it kind of makes it what's the word? Like artificially increases the amount of days we spent in the game. And I prefer having it feel more like more fluid or whatever, with showing us how long we've been here doing stuff with game time. Should be getting close now, a little bit more north. So we struggled to increase our enchanting with this guy before because we ran out of mana potions. But now we've made loads of mana potions, so we should be okay. Because this guy is aggressive, so we keep needing to calm him down. Let's get our calming spell. Nope, completely undershot that. Right, Fallen Serrano should be just to the north. I mean, not Fallen Serrano, the other place. There's no map marker, so I can't double check what it's called. No, I missed it. Right, so in here is the enchanted place. Indorian, that's what it's called. Oh, Golden Saint, how are you doing? Well, I guess we may as well soul trap you then. Oh, I guess we may as well take that. Didn't realise we could carry it. Right, now let's get our calm down spell again. Right, here's the guy.
She's gone too far. I'll see her disgraced before the council. Yes.
Don't know what you're talking about, but thanks. Right, so for some reason he isn't aggressive right now, so let's train our enchant. Oh, this is weird. He's not aggressive anymore. Well, that makes this far easier. Before we kept having to calm him down so we could attack him. Maybe it's because I increased our disposition with him.
To be sure.
might run out of money here. Oh, it's a good thing we're going to go and get a lot more money in the next part. Because we're almost dry. And I think we started this part with like 50,000 as well. So clearly going through all this training does like add up very fast. There we go. Down to 3,000 gold. So the reason why I did that is so that now our charged weapons like Goldbrand should go down a lot slower now. And also we can recharge them easier. I wonder if that guy actually has a good robe. Oh well, he's friendly to us now, so we'll let him live. Right, so we're basically done now, but I would like to finish up leveling up. So maybe we should increase our... What's a really low skill we have? Mercantile skill is 13. Let's go train mercantile skill. I wonder if someone in our home trains mercantile. Let's give it a try.
Tidings and good wishes to you, friend.
Alright, I forgot. Never mind. I forgot that I changed the position of where that was. Alright, let's make our way to... Actually, let's try the Imperial Court for training mercantile.
Pleasure is all mine.
Nope, never mind.
Hail and welcome, friend.
Not a lot of pretty...
Let's check the East Empire Company. There's gotta be someone in there to train mercantile skill. And if all else fails, we'll find the Master Trainer. Where's the Master Trainer? I didn't write it down, because it's not one of our major skills. Right. So here's the East Empire Company. Right, there should surely be someone in here who trains mercantile.
Sweet skooma.
Really? Does no one train mercantile in this place?
You're not what I expected.
Okay, that wasn't expected. I think Balmora. I think Balmora Thieves Guild was a mercantile skill trainer. The idea was to go and train up a really cheap skill so we wouldn't run out of money. But at this rate, we're just going to waste even more time not getting money back. I think the guy downstairs, I think he's a mercantile trainer. Yes, excellent. Right, now let's use the bed upstairs. Give me a bed, please. Five times personality, and to luck, and to endurance. Right, let's keep
Good
training
day.
Mercantile.
Do you seek my services?
Please talk to me. That who's there thing is because he couldn't see us for some reason. I think those plants must have stopped him, stopped his view. Right, I think we're now out of money.
If there is anything I
Welcome,
can do,
friend.
I am humbly at your service.
There we go. Endurance, personality, and luck. Now let's go make some more money with Creeper. This might be the last time we do that. Since, like I said, soon we're going to get loads of money and we might not have to go to Creeper anymore.
I'm very happy to make your acquaintance.
And it would be a shame to leave our good friend.
With pleasure. Please, go
An
ahead.
honor, to be
I'm
sure.
all ears.
What say you?
This is a rare.
Hi, Clevergus
I see
Vile,
you
how you
have
doing?
great understanding.
Or Barbus, rather. Same thing. Yep, I'm going to help us scamp out by selling you some stuff. Take this glass halberd. And let's buy back that dagger.
Has great understanding. Welcome.
There we go.
Cousins.
Now let's go train up our Mercantile again.
You honor me. Do you wish to do business?
Now then, where are we going? Let's also go Alderun. Let's train up our endurance a little bit more as well. It's kind of pointless, but let's do it while we're here. So let's Divine Intervention. Speak to our lady friend over here.
The pleasure is all mine.
Right, and now let's go back.
Fight!
You tried to steal my weapons, Enwa. Nobody cheats Lucan. Die!
Pointless!
Oh, it's you.
Give in!
He attacked me apparently assuming I was not going to deliver his weapons. I was going to, mate, but I accidentally dropped it. We don't want to kill this guy. Let's just knock him out.
Die, scoundrel!
There we go. Right, now let's go back to Balmora.
How about sharing the wealth?
How about getting out of the
I've
way?
lots
Thank
to
you.
show you.
How delightful. Welcome.
Right, let's make our way to Balmora. Let's train up our skill a little bit.
How delightful. Welcome.
Explain my mercantile, please. There we go. Now then, do we still have a bed? No, we don't have a bed. How's our money doing? Can we afford a bed? We can't afford a bed. Okay. Let's go and sleep back in our old house, I guess, since it's nearby. So this is our old house. Oh, there's moon sugar here. I forgot to take that. We've cleared the place out completely. Really, the moon sugar's weighing us down. Right, let's put a bowl down on the floor. So even though we've cleared this place out, the Pilgrim's Path is still here because, again, we somehow fused it to the bed. Actually, let's end this part now, so let's just go back to our new house. So that we can go and collect all of those artifacts. So we're fully prepared now for the Tribunal expansion. We have all the levels we needed. We also have, obviously, all of the potions we're going to need. And we've collected all the artifacts to get loads of money. The one thing we haven't managed to do today is to make our enchants because they just cost way too much money. But that's why we've collected all the artifacts, so we can get loads of money. And then we'll be able to make all the enchants on a future date. Right, back home. So let's go to bed. 3 times bonus to endurance, 4 times to personality, and 1 to luck. How many level ups are we setting on? Let's get these out of the way. There we go, 100 endurance, 100 personality, 98 luck. Oh, we're going to be 99 luck. 1 more level and we're max level. That's a shame. So, we are 100 in every skill with 99 luck, so we get 1 more level and we're going to be maxed out. Which is a shame because I would have liked to get that on level 50, but I guess not. That was never going to happen though. So what can we still level up? Because remember, miscellaneous skills don't do anything for our levels. Only minor and major skills do. So how many more levels can we get? Let's count that. I'm just going to go for the 10s to make it easier. So we can get 1 from block. It's around 10, 11. I think that's around 21 more levels that we can possibly get. It is possible to get unlimited levels by using a lower skill spell on ourselves, and then we can keep training. However, that's kind of cheap. So we're looking around the level 70s region is going to be our max level in this game. But we're not really going to hit that naturally because we're never going to use enough illusion or alteration or speechcraft. Everything else we get naturally. Oh, also sneak, we're not going to get that very high. Well, that's us fully prepared. Let's make sure that our agility is healed. I think we also lowered some speed as well. So we need to heal our agility and speed. It's probably from all these different traps we keep triggering. There we go. Now we need to cast Blinding Speed. I'm pretty sure that we are 100% resistant to magic now. But I still want to make doubly sure before we put the Boots of Blinding Speed on. Right, and let's repair our stuff. Right, so before the next part, I'm just going to organise my inventory a little bit. And then when we come back, we're going to pick up all of these artifacts. And we're going to take them with us to Ebonheart, where we're going to inquire about the Dark Brotherhood. Dark Brotherhood attacks. Because we were told to speak to Elipus Matius in Ebonheart for more information. Then he will lead us to the mage that we saw previously, where we put the mark spell, and she will teleport us to Mournhold, where we can begin the expansion. So that'll be the first expansion, and Mournhold is somewhere down here, since it's on the mainland of Morrowind. And then after we're done with that, we're going to go up here to Solstheim for the second expansion, and then we'll finally go to Dagorthur and beat the game. So we're definitely over the halfway point now, because most of the game content is in the original map. The two expansions are a lot shorter, but they're still going to take us some time. Let's go rest on our bed. Until next time, have a nice night, or day, whatever time it is.